Hello everyone, this is K6REA, Kevin, located in Lancaster, California, in the high desert about 70 miles northeast of Los Angeles. This is, I've been redoing these Yaesus when I find them, and then putting them up for sale when I'm done. This is a FT-101B that I've been working on. I put on a new faceplate here. Well, newer than the one I had. I cleaned the knobs, repainted the whites in some of the knobs, like that. Try and make it look good. And then I replaced all the electrolytics on the cards. All the cards have new electrolytics. Let's see, here's the power card back here, and the two main electrolytic caps. This one has a switch in the back for the fan right here. I wouldn't do that myself. I'd have it on all the time, but whatever. Up is on. Let's see what else we got here. Okay. Now, in the final area, I've replaced the capacitors in here, like the 131 here, and I think it's a 31. I forget what this one's called up here, but they're pretty important because they get a lot of heat. I tested these resistors here. There's still nothing wrong with them. Everything else is in good shape. I've cleaned the band switch several times. I've aligned it. Electrolytic here. Every place I could find an electrolytic, I've replaced it. And I've checked all these resistors. This guy here. This guy down here. All these are just fine. I got the VFO set at 6 volts. All right, let's take a break and look. Okay, we got WWV. So this one has 160 WWV, 10A through D, 11 meters. 15, 20, 40, and 80. It's got all the crystals. There we are, right there, crystals. Okay, let's take a break. Okay, we'll start up on the 10D here. And we're looking at, okay, I decided to jump to 10A. All right, we're at, where are we here? We'll go around 350, and that's where most of the noise starts. Okay, so we're at 28,350. We're on the 1,000 watt scale, which is the top scale. About 110 watts. Now we're on the 11 meter band at 27.200. About 120 watts. Okay, 15 meters at 21.300. By the way, my watt meter's into a dummy load. About 120 watts or so. See if we can hear anything. Let's put it on our antenna. It's Saturday, about 2 p.m. Pacific time. So I don't know if there's much to hear. There's no contest or anything really going on. I think there's a field day. Pretty quiet. All right, let's pause there. Okay, 20 meters. We're just a hair above 14.200. Let's have a look over here. About 140 watts. See if anyone's on here. Okay, 40 meters, around 7.200. Let's see what we got over here. Top scale. Peaking around 100, 110. Let's see if anybody's here. Look on the antenna this time. Go down a little. I go down usually about 150 and above on 40 because I get a lot of Philippine guys on here. Maybe not today, huh? Let's go see what 80's doing. Okay, now we're on 80 meters. Okay. Top scale again. About 160, 170 watts. Pretty active. See if we hear anybody up here. Okay, we're at 3.770. A lot of noise. Bottom scale on the dial, by the way, when you're on 80 meters. So there's 3,600. These are some dead bands, guys. Okay, last but least, we got 160 meters down here, and we're at 1.9 about. Let's take a look. We're on the middle scale, the 100 watt. About 80 watts. That's pretty good. Okay, we're on 40 meters. Okay, we're back on 40 meters into this group. They have a website, ham.live, on the internet, and you put your email address, and it sends you an email so you can link to it and put you on the list. So I talked to them a couple of minutes ago. They said I sounded right on. So I guess we got the transmit and receive aligned, which is what I was after. It's funny how that drifts. Okay, we're back on 40 meters into this group. They have a website, ham.live, on the internet, and you put your email address, and it sends you an email so you can link to it and put you in the list. So I talked to them a couple of minutes ago. They said I sounded right on. So I guess we got the transmit and receive aligned, which is what I was after. It's funny how that drifts. Okay, we're back on 40 meters into this group. They have a website, ham.live, on the internet, and you put your email address, and it sends you an email so you can link to it and put you in the list. So I talked to them a couple of minutes ago. They said I sounded right on. So I guess we got the transmit and receive aligned, which is what I was after. It's funny how that drifts. I'm going to pause this. Roger, yeah, I got you pretty good up here. Hope I'm on frequency this time, guys. This is Kevin, K6REA in Lancaster, California, about 70 miles northeast of Los Angeles in the high desert, running a FT-101B into a G5RV, about 20 feet off the ground. Anyway, not much going on. 72 years of age, retired, and I do this in my spare time. Find these broken FT-101s and also Siltronics 1011 series, and I fix them up and then I sell them at reasonable prices. Like this one's probably going to go around $340, $350 delivered. So anyway, that's about it. And like I said, I hope I'm on frequency there, guys. Go ahead. All right, sounds good. I moved my dial a little, so I might be closer. This will be K6REA.